We are live.
Yep.
Four people in the room. Anybody talking? Anybody want to say something?
3.
Mm, well, all right. Let's check this out for a second. There we are. All right. Hopefully, people will join in a couple of minutes. So, the reason for my live today was to talk about, um, you know, we have animals, we have the garden, I have a full time job, I got 5 kids. How do I manage this all? Well, one of the ways that I found to manage everything that's
3
going on,
people.
huh?
3 people.
3 people, yep.
Mm.
One of the way, one of the few ways I found to manage everything going on is to involve the kids, right? They help with gathering the eggs. They help with picking up the vegetables, the fruit. Well, in their defense, the fruits, they pretty much eat it all straight out of the bushes. We have blueberries, strawberries. I don't even think that they make it to the house. I think they're all eaten before that. Eh? So you know me already. My name is Remy, and this is my youngest son.
Yep.
What's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas. And
Cody.
how old are you?
7.
And I'm 10.
Oh, there. So yeah, um, a lot of people ask me, how do I manage to do everything that I do? Um, I mean, before COVID, the kids were all playing sports. The hardest part about it is they don't always want to play the same sports. Um, Fortunately for us, we were lucky enough that most of the time they do. A couple of years back, they played soccer, then they played baseball, and they played bowling, and this little one here played hockey.
Yeah.
This is something that we don't see on other people's channel. I know we most of the people want to learn about everything that's going on in the garden, how to handle the animals, how to build stuff. But I think it's important as well to just know how to take a deep breath and get one thing done at a time. Like, I mean, 5 kids playing sports. I play competitive sports. I take care of the garden. I take care of my animals. Plus, I work a full time job. It is time consuming, but it is what it is. It's fun when you like what you do. It's not an issue. So, what was your favorite sport?
Hockey.
You like playing hockey?
Yeah.
It wasn't bowling.
No.
I like
Hockey is really
baseball.
fun.
Baseball, hockey, and yeah, most of the time we were lucky enough that there was always my son and my 8-year-old daughter playing on the same team, or if not, they usually play pretty much at the same time or one right after another. So we only have to divide. My girlfriend goes with half of them. I go with the other half, and I was even more lucky last couple of years. I was still able to play my competitive softball, which was on Friday nights most of the time, and the kids would play Monday, Wednesday, or Tuesdays and Thursdays. So how do we manage to do it? Well, we take it one step at a time. If it's too much, we don't do it, and that's pretty much it. Um, I go to work in the morning. I go feed the animals, especially in the summer when the weather is nice. Nothing is better to me than just going out, drinking my coffee, watering the garden. Sometimes I just take a walk in the garden, weed a little bit. Then I go to work. Come back from work. It's feed the animals, gather the eggs. Sometimes the kids will take care of it. Sometimes they don't. But when they do, I can do something else. On the weekends, we don't do much. Um, I mean, with a family of five, it's not like we can travel the whole country. It's not like we can go on vacation all the time. My parents have a trailer in the woods, and we try to go at least once in the summer with the kids just to get there for one night at least. They can experience what it is to be out in the woods. Um, I used to have a four wheeler. We used to go for a couple of drives here and there, but you know, financially speaking, it was a decision that I took to sell it, pay some bills, and yeah. So anyone wanna start a discussion? We don't have anyone talking on the chat. Don't hesitate. So yeah, we're talking about how we manage the whole thing: the farming, the gardening, the social life, the family life, the sports. The kids they have all kind of activities. We need two cars. We don't live off grid. I still have a full time job, which is helping a lot when it comes to pay for all those activities. When COVID hit last year, one of the activities that we liked doing was uh, go fishing at the beach. We fish striped bass. We can make a little campfire. The kids can swim, go in the water, and have some fun while we were just a couple of feet further fishing. Um, we'll go for small drives here and there in the woods, go take a look at the animals. Um, and if they have activities, I mean, we take the weekend off and we go. And with the animals we have right now, chickens, rabbits, something that's pretty easy to take care of. If we're not here, we can just get a neighbor or a friend or my brother, and they can come and feed the animals. Um, Nobody's here talking on the chat. Just feels like we're talking to ourselves. Is there anyone there? Um, so yeah, I was talking about how I involve the kids.
There's 6 people.
6 people on there, but they're not talking. They might be listening, which is all right. Hi everyone. You don't need to chat. It's just more fun for us when people ask questions or get involved in the conversation. Um, I told the kids before we started that I was going to ask them a couple of questions just to get them involved in my live stream. Um, One of the questions I wanted to ask them is, what do they like most about the life we're living right now? About having the animals, the farm, the garden. So let's start with Claudie.
My favorite thing is like taking care of all the animals and everything like that.
Do you like the animals? And you?
Same thing.
Same thing. You like the animals?
Yeah.
And what's the favorite food that you like growing? Favorite fruit or vegetable? What's your favorite one?
I don't know.
You don't know? What did you take care of last year? Remember?
Strawberries.
Strawberries? You like strawberries?
Yeah.
Hi, Mallory. Hi, kids. And how about you?
I like the blueberries.
The blueberries? Yeah, we had a lot of those, especially at the end of the season. They were all on sale at Canadian Tire for like $70 per bush, and it was more than those little packs that you buy at grocery stores for like $6. There were like 3 or 4 of them on every of those little trees. So right in the first year was already worth it, and hopefully they'll survive the winter and we'll have some more next year. And anything else? What did you take care of?
The tomatoes.
We took care of the tomatoes. We didn't have much tomatoes. I don't know what happened. They were all like misformed. Instead of being round, they were just like, you know, I don't really, I can't really see it on the camera, but it was just like, shaped more like a bell. So I'm thinking maybe they didn't have enough nutrients, or the weather was not nice enough, or maybe too many tomatoes on my plants. I should have trimmed them a little bit more, maybe pruned them. All right. I know a lot of people who live on farms and homestead uh, involve the kids. You want to get out? You're moving a lot, and yeah, it's one thing to try to get them involved, because I want to show them, you know, where the food comes from. But sometimes they don't want to, and we have to find a balance between, what can be done by them. Like we don't ask them to do the laundry, we don't ask them to do the dishes. We asked them last year to take care of one vegetable in the garden, one vegetable or one fruit. This one here picked the strawberries. It was pretty easy for him. All I asked him to do, he wants to leave. All I asked him to do was to take care of the strawberries, and like pick them up when they were ready. And most of the time, he just ate them straight out. Claudia was taking care of the tomatoes. I showed her, like, she didn't really have any idea what to do. I did spend some time with her, just showing her, like what part of the plant you want to prune, what part you want to take out. Um, like how do you take care of them. My oldest wanted to take care of all the potatoes, and same thing. I mean, you put them in the ground and you let them grow. There's not much more you can do at the once you plant them. Most of the work comes before you plant them. Get the soil ready, get the seeds ready, and we didn't spend much time involving the kids in that area. 8 people online right now. Thank you everyone for coming. Anyone wanna chat? Don't hesitate. So he's coming in. Decided to shut the door. Oh, he's coming back. Coming back. Mais pas YouTube. Don't put it on. Parce que ça va faire du bruit, puis ça va résonner dans le micro. Yeah, put the volume down. Yeah, and I think one of my other son, Anthony, was taking care of what, the peas maybe, or the cucumbers, and my other daughter wanted to take care of the lettuce. And one of the thing that I notice is everybody's been eating a lot more vegetables since, a lot more fruits. It's easy. It's right there. You just go out, you pick them up, you bring them in, you clean them, and you eat them. And most of the time, you don't even need to clean them. You just pick them up. And it's the same for the animals. I mean, the rabbits, we the way we have the way that all the cages are set, it's pretty easy. I mean, all the poop goes through the the wires. It falls on the ground, and I mean, the chickens will go and scratch it all up in the wood chips. And I mean, once or twice a year, we just go in there, take everything out, and put some more wood chips. And at this time of year, it's all frozen. It's kind of hard to clean up. But what we tend to do is just put more wood chips on top of it. It hides the smell, and you all know what's going on and how it's happening. A lot of people coming in and leaving. Maybe we're not interesting enough, but nobody's talking. Get involved, people. So yeah, I mean, it's fun to go. Like I remember when I started last year, I posted online my first full lunch that was coming straight from the garden. It was just lettuce, spinach. Um, I had some eggs in there, cucumbers, maybe. I think it was just I had to put some Catalina sauce in there, not 100% from the garden, but still, and like I remember being so proud, and the kids were all like, "Oh, really? Like we get to eat one full lunch straight out of the garden?" And I told my girlfriend, I said, "I want to be at the point where we can at least have one full lunch or like one full meal straight out of what we grow or what we harvest." And it's funny how things change so fast. Like we're a year later now, and well, not even a year later, because we started the garden May, June last year, so we're still maybe 10 at the 10 months mark. And like we have wild game in the freezer, uh, we have our pig, we have chicken. Um, we don't have any vegetables left from our garden because, as you can imagine, with 5 kids, um, it goes out fast. They eat like crazy, those little kids, right?
Yeah.
But that's just it. Like, how do I manage to do it all? I mean, it's pretty easy when you got the kids helping, and I mean, it's something that we do as a family. And whenever the kids are there, it doesn't seem like I'm not going out to do my chores. It's just I go out, spend time with the kids, enjoy as much as possible the time that we have together. I mean, you never know what can happen. So every day is a blessing with them. And that, like, I remember, I think it was Daryl that commented on my description on my channel when he said, like, how do you have time to do um, gardening, taking care of the animals, the social life, the sports, etc. Uh, that's just it. We do one thing at a time, and we add one extra thing at a time. And I'm pretty sure that once COVID leaves, or if we put the kids in sports this summer, still going to be doable because taking care of the chickens, taking care of the rabbits, taking care of the pigs, it's not something that takes 12 hours a day. Takes maybe 15 minutes for the rabbits and the chickens, and then maybe another 30 minutes in your day for the pigs. So an hour and everything's done. And I wake up around 6 in the morning, and I leave for work at 7:30. So I got plenty of time right there to go feed them, give them water. Um, I don't like cleaning before I go to work because I don't want to have the smell all over me. But it's all about managing your time. And yeah. Anything else you guys want to add?
Mm.
Not really.
No. How do you think it is living like
I
a
have
social?
something to add.
Yeah, go.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel.
It's your channel about gaming, about Roblox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a little Roblox channel and
Gaming channel.
gaming. Yeah, like all the other kids around. He likes to
Yep.
play on his cell phone. Yeah, and doing sports gets you out of the house, which is a good thing. How about you?
8 people.
Hey, people come and go, which is all right. People usually watch it later. Hopefully, you have anything you want to add?
No.
You don't have anything you want to say? 9 people. Anyone there want to talk? We're here talking to ourselves. No?
I want like questions.
Yeah, you can ask like questions in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some people are busy. I know on the weekends, Quebec Homestead there said hi. She's busy with the kids and her own channel and her own garden and her own animals. It's nice of her to just come and say hi. What are you doing? Do you mind subscribing? She has a French channel also. Subscribe. has a French channel also if you want to go. It's called Malo à la ferme. See, she has time to do 2 channels.
I subscribe him.
Uh,
Don't really see it, but I subscribe Quebec Homestead.
so see, Mallory, you have a new fan.
Yeah.
So people leaving and people coming. Anyone there want to talk a little bit? Anyone want to chat? Any questions? Any comments? I'd like to know if you watch this on a rerun. Don't hesitate to leave a comment about how you guys managed to do like the regular. I'm gonna say regular life versus the farming or homestead life. We see a lot of people, um, dealing with the chores of the farm, but we don't ever see anything about are the kids going to school, or are they homeschooled, or are they doing sports, or like sometimes we see a couple of the kids in the background with friends over. That's pretty much all we see, and it's understandable, and it's all right if that's all you want to show. But I'm just wondering, like, anyone out there that deals with all the regular life, like I know Wolf's Head Homestead. They were talking about how they were also fans of The Walking Dead the other day. We watch TV. I like Walking Dead. I like. Well, lately I've been pretty much on YouTube watching all of you people's channel most of the time. But I'm a big hockey fan. I watch hockey. I watch football. Uh, I remember going to Montreal to watch a hockey game right there at the Bell Center, and it was the best feeling ever. Besides having my kids, right?
Yeah.
Kids are always number one. So, do you guys, kids, have plans for summer? What do you think we should do in the summer? We're gonna have a bigger garden, that's for sure. So you're gonna have to help even more. All right, with you guys?
Yeah.
We should have more strawberries for you to pick up.
Yeah.
So I think might as well stop there. Nobody's talking. Not a lot of people came. I'll just go check for a second if people are. Somebody's texting me saying that they don't know how to comment in the live chat. Let's see if she knows how. It's a portfleur. Okay, she doesn't know how to chat. Should be right there on the right. Let's see. Does it look like it's on a cell phone? Josie, are you on a cell phone? She's trying to comment, but she doesn't know how. If you're on your cell phone, okay. Because if I look on someone else's cell phone, all you got to do is next to the thumbs, like you have thumbs up, thumbs down, and then you have a little square box live chat, but you don't have it here. If you click on the video itself, do you have more options? Like if you clicked on the title. So somebody's trying to comment, but she doesn't know how. Hopefully she'll figure it out. If not, if you have questions and you can ask your questions through Facebook, and I'll read them out loud. All right, I'll have to check that out with you after, Joe. If you have questions, you can ask your question on Facebook. You're leaving.
Again.
Why stop coming in and leaving? All right, so back to what we were talking about. Doesn't have the option to comment, maybe because she needs to make a channel. Like she's logged in. There's something at some point you have to do where you just say that you want to create your channel. It doesn't require you to do anything after, but let's see if we can get more people to join. All right, people coming in. Can anyone comment? Any people want to comment? Let's see if we can get more people to join. Come discuss with us. So anybody here? We've been talking for 27 minutes and only have one comment, which is all right if people can't comment for some reason. I just don't want to miss an opportunity to talk about something that someone might want to add to the conversation. Notifications. We don't have anything here. All right. Oh. Well, finally they figured it out. Hi, Sean. Hi, Josie. They're following us. Hey, hi. It's fun when we have at least the support from the family. You have any problems with the rodent? If we have problems with rodents in our garden, the only thing we've had so far, we've had a couple of mice in my chicken coop. They're probably always there, but we set a couple of traps last couple of years, and we did catch a lot. We've had one weasel at the beginning of the winter, and we caught it also. We have a squirrel coming in, but he's not causing any damage at the moment. But still, we want to get him out, but it's kind of hard because we never see him. We don't know where he hides. In the garden itself, not really. We don't have problems with any insects. Knock on wood. Hope it stays that way. We did, however, see one snake last year. Scared the hell out of me. But we tried to find it after, and it was already gone. I don't know where it went, but that's pretty much it. Of course, the biggest issue we have is with our apple trees. I don't know if it's insects or birds, but the apples are always picked on. So that's an issue that we have to try to fix for this summer. Hopefully this spring we can figure it out. But we don't have rats, not yet anyway. Scared of snakes? Yeah, my brother's scared of snakes. I don't mind because we don't really have big venomous snakes around here. We don't have any dangerous. The only dangerous animal we have basically is we have coyotes and we have bears. But most of the time the black bears will not bother us, and coyotes are only dangerous if they're um, in a bunch. If they're all alone, there's usually no danger. Tired?
Yeah.
You bored? You want to go?
I'm waiting for them to comment.
Yeah, he's commenting. There's at least 2 people that commented. I know on the weekend at this time of the day it's hard for people because exactly they're out in the garden, they're out in their farm taking care of the animals. Um, it just happened that for us, had a black bear chase me in the woods once. Yeah, it's probably not fun. I went fishing once with my cousin, and there's this little spot that we would go on a beaver dam. And did you fart?
No.
And when we got on the beaver dam, we looked back, and the water was all dirty, and there were some fresh bear tracks in there. And with the smell of fish all over us, we decided that it was a good idea to turn around. And yeah, talking about fishing, I don't know if Pia's going to see this video, but man, we've had a blast in the past. His health is no longer allowing him to come go down streams and rivers, but did we have some fun fishing? Like I remember going fishing with him on my dad's land. There's this little beaver dam at some point where my uncle had built a little wharf, and in the spring the water was strong, the current was strong, and everything was just destroyed. But this piece of wharf, this little square, um, looked like a piece of pallet. It was stuck on the side of the river, and my cousin wanted to go and fish on it. And I told him, like you're 250 pounds. Don't get on there. You're gonna fall. But he didn't want to listen. So guess what happened? And all I can remember is, he was standing here with the boots. Is the rubber boots were full of water. I don't know if it was touching the bottom or not, but it was just stuck. And all I could see was one arm up, and it was trying to climb, and he was like, "Help me, help me!" And I was just in the middle of the road, rolling on my back, laughing at him. Like, what kind of friend this is, right? This other time we went fishing on a small lake, and when there was like those weeds, or I don't know what's it called, and it was all growing next to the lake, but you could feel when we were walking on it that there was just water under us, like we were literally walking on water. And we went to the side of the lake, started fishing, and then I felt like a bee coming out of my feet. Yeah. And I told my cousin, I said, "There's a lot of bees." Suddenly, there were a lot of bees coming out of my under my feet, and I'm like, I think I stepped on a bee nest. And as soon as I said that, he slapped one with his hat, and the whole bee nest just started running at him. I was just there, not moving, and he was running, but there was this um, little hole in the middle of, like, on our way back, that we had to jump over, but he didn't see it. There was too many weeds, too many plants, and he fell headfirst in the hole. Once again, I was just there, not trying not to move on the bee nest, but couldn't stop myself from laughing at him. He was in the water, blub 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 blub. The bees were on top of his head. It was pretty funny. But that's just the kind of activities that we like to do. And eventually, I want to bring the kids, but with all the bad lucks I've had with things like that happening, I tend to bring them where it's a little bit safer. But sometimes it means that we don't get as many fish. Yeah, kids got stung by a wasp last year. Also, we were at the softball field at our end of year party, and the kids were playing in the woods.
They threw a ball in the nest, and all the bees were like coming at us. We had to run.
yeah, my oldest son got stung like 5 6 times, and all the kids came out of the woods running. Like there was a bunch of us there, and all the kids came running at us. It was pretty scary. I don't like bees, and I'm guessing like a lot of homesteaders have bees, and it's something that I would love to have. You don't have to stay if you don't want to stay. People are commenting. Are you even reading?
Mm,
No, I'm gonna read. I don't even know what I was talking about. What was I saying? Uh, I I forgot what I was talking about. Any other questions? Any other comments?
you were talking about bees.
I was talking. Yeah, you're right. I'm getting old. My mind is giving up on me. So yeah, I see a lot of people. Mallory last a few days ago was having a live stream about having bees on her property. It's something that I would love to have, but I don't know if it's a cliche or I'm just afraid that I don't want to have them swarm all over me, or I don't want to get stung, and I don't want to. I know it's probably good for honey and stuff like that, but I do have a friend from work, and she has bees on her property. Her boyfriend actually takes care of bees, and I'm hoping that at some point, and I'm gonna be able to have him make a video with me. Hopefully, let's hope that he can get ouch, get that fear out of me. Tu bouges, tu bouges. It's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's probably the only thing that I'm not too in a hurry to get bees. I don't mind having animals. I don't mind having garden. I'm gonna have bigger and bigger garden. My youngest daughter. Want to come say hi? Hello.
Hi.
I can ask you the same questions about the bees. The only one participating right now is your godmother and her boyfriend, Sean and Jose. And so I asked the other ones, what was your favorite part of the garden? What they make us?
Watermelon?
They didn't even have watermelons in our garden. Zucchinis. You remember what you were taking care of last year?
Lettuce?
Lettuce. Yeah, that's what I told earlier. And you like it. You're probably like the healthiest eating person I know. And I don't even know where it comes from because I can eat a chocolate bar and a bag of chips and a Pepsi in the morning for breakfast. But you'll be sitting next to me with your salad and your glass of water or your glass of milk. And that doesn't come from mom either. All right. Anyone else have any questions, comments? Um, do you have plans for the summer with the garden? Anything you would like to see?
Mm-mm.
I know my oldest one wants to have goats, but it's hard to have goats because you need to have a lot of hay, and it's kind of hard to find right now. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to find um, a spot where I can buy some. Maybe if not this summer, for next summer. But as soon as I can find a place, I'd like to have goats. Let's go. A lot of family members, they don't even follow us. I don't even know if they know that we're doing live streams and videos and left one peu. On ne voit pas. Wow. And yeah, the three other ones, my girlfriend is kind of shy. She doesn't want to go in front of a camera. Um, she keeps saying that she's game to do that kind of stuff, but when time comes to do it, she doesn't want to. Well, and the two oldest kids don't really want to get involved either. And it's all right. I can't force them. I gotta respect that. They're the oldest one is turning 17 soon, and the other one is turning 13 in about a month. So yeah, they're at a point in their lives where they don't really want to get involved in the dad stuff, right?
Mhm.
I can still count on you for a little while longer, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if nobody has questions, if nobody has any comments, I think we're gonna stop there. It's useless to just say the same things over and over again. All I can say is if you want to start a garden, if you want to start having animals, if you want to start anything, um, take one step at a time, one thing at a time. Start with your garden, start with chickens, just a couple of chickens, maybe three, four chickens. Then once you know that you can take care of them and that you figure it out, once you can figure it out, you can move forward and get something else. It's the same thing with garden. Like, I mean, I had a little 8x4 garden the first time. I had a 36 by 16 plus an 8x4 last summer. I'm growing this year. Hopefully, I can get an even bigger one. Plus, as you saw in my last video, if you've watched it, I plan on having two more aisles in front of my barn, and I have a spot on my parents' property where I'm gonna plant some potatoes. I'm thinking about growing either corn or carrots on my buddy's property. He keeps inviting me to go and help him out, and like it's all stuff that I can do, and it's all about managing. Knowing what needs more attention. If it's something that needs too much attention, maybe don't do it now until you know how much time you can dedicate to your projects. And for us, well, it was easy so far because all the things that we do, all the things that we take care of, they don't require much time. And if they do, well, it's something that we are really passionate about and something that we do as a family together. All right. So we're going to leave it at that. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.